What is your biggest winning session at the table?
For cash, it would be at my buddy's bachelor party in Vegas. I decided not to party with them one night, and I wanted to go do some heavy gambling. So I went over to Aria and we played 10, 20, 40. And,
And so what that is 10, 20, 40. Can you explain to people?
yeah. So the blinds are $10, 20, and then 40, and then there's an optional straddle position after the 40.
Okay.
And I played for probably only like 3.5 hours. They opened the table. It was kind of like a private main game. It was the biggest game going there. I got pocket queens, and
What position were you?
I want to say I was out of position. The guy went heads up with, but I was in the middle of three guys.
Okay.
I don't really remember too much on the sizing.
That's
but
okay. That's
I
okay.
3-bet pre-flop.
So 3-bet means that whatever was before him, he made it 3 times that. So for example, if it was 40 to him, he made it 120 or 140 or 160, around there. It doesn't have to be exact, but essentially it is going to be at least 3 times that.
Correct. And the guy behind me calls.
So you 3-bet, he flats.
Yes.
Okay.
He flats. And then the guy that's in the worst position also flats. The flop comes and it's all cards lower than my queens.
Okay.
There's probably around like, I want to say 6, 7K in the pot.
Okay.
And I just decided to jam.
What'd you jam for?
I jammed for around, I was an overbet. It was an over jam. It was probably a little under 10K.
Okay.
I jam and homeboy that was right behind me snaps.
So when someone snaps you,
Okay, maybe not a snap,
Okay.
but like 20 seconds.
Yeah,
Very quick for a $9,000 call. You
enough
know?
for you to be like, ooh,
Yeah,
I'm beat 2
feeling
pair,
like
an overpair.
kings and aces are very real possibility.
Yeah.
Other guy tanks for like a minute and a half and folds. And the dealer runs it out so fast, man. Like usually I feel like for the bigger games, private games, the dealers are going to give you like a second if you want to make like any deals or anything.
I go bum, 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 bum. I hear nothing. And then.
And dealer doesn't even look at us. Dude that calls me doesn't even look at me. And it just runs out. And the river's a king. And I'm just gutted. I just felt like he for sure had ace, king, kings, or aces.
Yeah.
Or some type of king. That's the only thing that's calling me. And I turn over my kings, and he just goes...
You turn over your queens.
Or my queens. I turn over my queens, and he goes... Good hand. Just mugs his hand. Yeah.
And you were first to show.
Yeah, I was first to show because he called me.
Yeah.
He never showed his hand. I never asked. Didn't really ever talk about it. I don't know what he had. I was assuming like jacks or tens.
Okay.
Something like that. That was
Overpair versus overpair.
I don't know. Never know.
You never know.
It could be a rich fish. But that was my best session. I cashed out with like 35K.
What do you think you were in for?
I bought in for like 12.5.
Okay, so he was in for 12K, out for 35K. Now, do you know how much money was made at the 2023 WSLP? First place.
First place was 10 million.
Around there, 12 million. 12 million is what this Google says. But
Okay.
do you know how much money was made at the 2023 World Series of Dice?
Of dice?
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was a World Series of dice.
There isn't. So if you're playing dice, you need to stop playing dice and you need to start playing poker, okay?